Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Happy Thursday. Almost feels like a Friday. Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Wanted to come on tonight with the conclusion to this four-part series on getting unstuck. This one is all about taking action and how even little tiny actions can add up to like a big deal when it comes to changing your beliefs and changing your mind about yourself. So remember, my story about all of this has been that I can't run, right? I can't run, mommy can't run, I won't even run across the street. Well, in the time it's taken me to kind of dig into that self-limiting belief, right, which remember was limiting me because it meant that I wasn't running with my kids and I wasn't running for fun or exercise with friends and I wasn't running with my kids. And that was the big one, that I wasn't like playing soccer in the backyard or engaging in like races to the car. I wasn't running with my kids and saying to my kids, I can't run or mommy doesn't run. That was really starting to get to me because who do they think I am? And I don't want them to grow up thinking that their mom doesn't run or moms in general don't run. So that was sort of, remember, that was kind of why I started this whole little journey about running. Well, I think I'm almost there. Like I can say with mostly confidence that I can run. I have run before. I mean, like just the other day, I ran across the street because I was in a hurry and nothing bad happened. And I have to say that I knew this day would come. Even like when I first started this series, I knew this day would come that we would, and remember I challenged you to find a self-limiting belief to kind of go on this journey with me, and that we would take all of these steps, we would identify our belief, we would learn where they came from, we would decide to believe something new, and then the next one would happen. Like eventually we were going to have to take some actions around this new truth, right, that we had replaced our self-limiting belief with. So I have gone from I can't run to I think I can try to run. I think I can run. I can try to run. And that means I'm going to have to sort of do something. I'm going to have to live this new truth. And so I have started sort of celebrating every tiny little minuscule shred of evidence that I can run, because that is kind of what comes next, right? In terms of replacing or overcoming self-limiting beliefs. It's finding evidence that you were wrong. It's finding evidence to counter that self-limiting belief. And so, this week, right, I ran across the street. I was in a hurry. I did some running in place, like exercises in a couple of workouts this week. And both of these for me are evidence that in fact I can't run isn't true, and that my new empowering belief that I can run is true. And it doesn't matter what your self-limiting belief is, right? If your self-limiting belief is that you can't lose weight, eventually you're going to have to get up off the couch and start doing something about that, eating differently, exercising more, something to create that evidence that you can do something different. And weight is 1 pound at a time, 1 day at a time, not all at once, kind of like we talked about the other day. You're not going to go from having a self-limiting belief that you can't be a public speaker, or you can't speak in public, all the way to the TED Talk stage overnight. So we're going to have to do that, right? And on this journey, we're going to have to collect little pieces of evidence to show ourselves that the new truth we have, that we can do these things, that is true. So, and this is where I'm freaking out a little bit. I have to admit, it's not that crazy a thing, but it is a little crazy for me, or at least feels really crazy for me, given that like a week ago, Thursday, I would not have said this. I would have done this. I would have taken this action. But I realized somewhere along the way here that doing something means I'm actually going to have to run somewhere. Like that's the thing that's really going to prove to me that I can run. That's the thing that's really going to sort of shatter this self-limiting belief for good. And I also sort of feel like that I need to prove it to you a little bit that I started this idea around, getting over self-limiting beliefs. And that means I'm going to actually have to get over myself and go run. And not just around the block. So I signed up for a 10K. I dropped the money on a registration. It's going down in 2 weeks. And I promise to keep you posted about that whole journey. 2 weeks. And how the actual event goes. So do stay tuned for that. I'm not excited about it yet. Maybe I will be by race day or run day, as it were, because I don't think I'm really in it to like break speed records. But I'm hoping that event really does kind of solidify it for me that I can do this thing that I've been saying I can't do it. Jenny and Nicola, thank you. I think I can, right? I'm like the little engine. I think I can. Yeah, so I'll let you know how it goes. It's going to be a crazy 2 weeks to get ready for something like that, but I'm hopeful, because it's not like I'm in horrid shape. So I'm hopeful that will work. And I guess I said I wanted to issue a challenge to you, and I do. If you are struggling with a self-limiting belief, and especially a self-limiting, thanks, Horatio, if you are struggling with a self-limiting belief, especially one around your health and fitness, please reach out, please get in touch. Today is the first day of enrollment for my new September health and fitness support community. I only enroll those once a month. And if you feel like getting fit and healthy and going on your own, not just fit and healthy in your body, but fit and healthy up here too, getting strong in your mind and overcoming some of those self-limiting beliefs that maybe you have around who you are in terms of like what your body looks like, or what you think your body can do, what you think you're capable of. I can tell you this, I believe in you. I believe you are capable of so much. And if you want to take 21 days to prove that to yourself, I am here to help you every step of the way. So look for a link to the enrollment form coming up later tonight on my page, and give it some thought. I'm looking for people who are serious, who really want to make a change, who are ready to take on these self-limiting beliefs and overcome them in a big way. Together, we can get strong, and I would love to get strong with you. So stay tuned with me over these next 2 weeks as I take on the Fortitude 10K and empower the world. Thanks, Nicola. That's awesome. That's awesome. We can together. We can do hard things, and I would love to do some hard things with all of you. So have a good night out there. Enjoy your Friday Eve.